First, a review. There are 2 previous episodes in this series. This is the series where I pick up a Baotian 125 cubic scooter. I get to roll it home. It doesn't start, of course, it's in bad shape. The motor is stuck, seized, and it turns out it has several electrical faults. Among other things, I found a rubber hose at the intake valve. That's not good. The start button was broken. The ignition switch loose and sometimes didn't let the current through. The right front brake switch, the brake switch was broken, and the starter relay was also broken. I finally got the starter to turn around after some tinkering. In this video I continue the series, try to get the scooter in order, and in this section I replace instrument lighting bulbs and I clean the gas tank from debris and rust, among other things. So come along. Got some new lights, just gonna push it in there. These 2 at least. Maybe you should go through all of them, but hey, just wanna see if it works. This is 1.7 volt, I think. I should be getting 3, but I will buy them later. By the way, this is the screw that is holding the steering. Should be tight, otherwise it's really doesn't feel good. This is the old one. Doesn't matter how you put them, if you put them there or like this, doesn't matter, it's just a bulb. It takes it from either side. If it's a lead, you have to be careful of the polarity. Ser ut som att båda alternativen kan fungera. Både den 35 och 40 mm. Lite brickor och så vidare. The fuel meter doesn't look to be in too good condition. It's really bad shape, but it is giving signal sometimes. Yeah, it's working sometimes. So I'm just pulling this. So it is working, but it's jammed up, so I have to grease it up a bit. How does it look inside? Yeah, I don't know, not too fresh. I don't know what that yellow is. Try to get it up. So this is the type of junk getting from down there. I try to move that yellow thing, but we got some filters, probably can take some of it. So I'm just oiling it up the shaft here, so now it's moving a bit easier at least. This should sort of go by itself, and it hardly does, so you just have to move this front and back, and hopefully it will start working, or because this is gonna float up when the fuel gets down. Just gave up on me, didn't like the oil, didn't you like to be moved. Now it's down to 0. So we have to buy a new one. I think I'm gonna take the tank and clean it. There's the yellow thing can be removed, so just moved it. So we'll do that. To be able to remove the tank, this has to be removed, since this is attached to that one. So you just have to loosen these 3 bolts here and that one and this one, and then it should come. And you just disconnect the fuel lines and so on, the vacuum. Now it's gone. Got the parts there. So now we should just be able to lift it, but first we have to remove this electric cable. Turns out it comes up back here. So it's a 3-pin. So we just disconnect that one, and then that should be okay. Need both hands, so I won't show you. Disconnect the fuel filter. We need this to pass through this little hole here. That's pretty easy. Okay, we can clean it up. I'm putting everything back so I know where the screws go. Otherwise you will forget, trust me. This was a bit stuck. A lot of junk there. Just gonna wash it out. Get some. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of surface rust. So I have to remove most of this. So scrub as much. This is rust, of course, but it won't give off too much things compared to how it was. So maybe I'll just put some linseed oil, let this dry, and then put some linseed oil on it, and we'll go from there. This is what happens when you let it stay outside and water and so on. Just some parts. That's the drain. Next step is putting linseed oil inside. You can see it's shiny down there. So just put a cap here, prevent it from, and then I just slay it around, moving it around here inside. This is the linseed oil, cooked, by the way. Yeah, we'll see if it will hold it. I think it will. I just tried it for spark and get the oil out that I pulled inside the cylinder earlier, and we got spark. So that's nice. So the new ignition has arrived, but of course they are in the wrong place. Otherwise I think it might work. So I'm just gonna see if I can disconnect them and put the collars on the same place. So I'll just put a piece of screwdriver in there on the little latch there, and hopefully I can press it out, and then I can put it in the right place. So red should be here. Yeah, I think all have to be translated. So I just push down that little latch and now I can remove them. So I just compare with this one and I use the multimeter to make same pattern. But I believe just the color is the same, so I will just do that to start. This is the little latch. I push it out again, so I can just push it in and it will work. So I put them back in place and now they're the same. And I've checked that it's the same function as this one. So yeah. And the next step is removing the exhaust pipe to clean it up and put some linseed oil on it here. It's not too bad. This is the long bolt. It's going through holding this one and this holder here, and it's just it's about 100 and yeah, total length is about this 111, almost 120 millimeters. This one, that one is about 40 millimeters, something like that. The screw, it's not threaded all the way, and this isn't either, and the threads were worn at one place, so just might have to try to get this long. It's an M8 something, M8 size. In total it was 4 bolts. These ones here, 2 M10, and of course these 2 bolts. And then you have to loosen the EGR stuff. It's been linseed oil and it's been a couple of days, so I dried up and I put this here. Gonna put it back now. Start with the 2 bolts in front here, and then we continue back here. Managed to get that one in. It was a bit hard getting all pieces in there, but now it's there. And this is the long screw that is going there, and as you can see, it's pretty worn here. Anyway, it's a pretty long one, I think 11 centimeters or something like that, so I'll try to locate that and just try to fiddle it back in here. And it's back together, but I know there's a crack here, so something has been under tension or is under tension. See if I can loosen it up a bit.